So I've gotten into this habit of asking why when things don't go well. So I asked them, why? Why won't you take me on the team? Well, clearly, Jamie, you're a jerk. I was like, what? Oh yeah, I thought it was about climbing skill. No, you're a heck of a climber. Good kid, man. You're fit too, fabulous. But no, you're a bit of a jackass. And I'm like, how do you mean? Now, I might have come into that meeting a little hot, a little egomaniacal. I might have. I might have been thinking that now that I'd arrived, their chances of success had doubled. I might have thought that. I did. And they probably came across. And they were just brutal. And then they started talking among themselves. Could you imagine being stuck in a tent with this kid in the mountain? I'd kill myself, man. And I'm like, dudes, I'm still here. And they're like, yeah, why are you here? Get the hell out of here. And as I was walking out of there, this lesson, this conversation was this understanding, this realization that no amount of talent will ever outpace a bad attitude. It's just such a simple thing. And you know, working with athletes or just no amount of talent will ever outpace a bad attitude. And I don't want to make cheesy parallels to the world in which you function, because I have great admiration for the work that it takes to plan a good event, if it's inside of event travel, to organize experiences for people, the details, the thankless nature of the work at times. Often when we do that, we get kind of wrapped up in how important our role is. Because I think there's a balance between taking very seriously what we do as professionals, but we don't have to simultaneously take ourselves too seriously doing it. I had a conversation about this earlier today, that we can bring a lightness of being, and particularly in a role of leadership. If I think of the times where I've been invited to join companies on incentive travel, I was just in Whistler, giving a speech for a group that was there, and President's Club, this, that, you know, the top performers, and a really great experience. And I just can see how complicated it is to put on these events, the millions of details. And often, you know, the job is well done when you hear nothing. Barely even a thank you, because so much of it is taken for granted. And understandably so in part, because unless you've done the work that you do, unless you really understand what it is to host visitors to your town or to coordinate these events, it's hard to appreciate the work. It's hard to appreciate what it is that you do. And you do a lot of it. As someone from the outside who gets to step into your world once in a while, I have a great appreciation to be able to come to an event like this. And as a speaker, it just goes off mint. And that's a beautiful thing. So if we can constantly be learning, constantly be asking why, and understanding that we can bring a professionalism but a lightness of being. We can laugh and smile, but be damn serious about the work that we do. Those two can go together. And when they do, you actually evoke a greater sense of energy.